Hello everyone. In this session, we'll be talking a bit more about string data type in Tableau. When we were learning about the calculated fields, we talked about the string data type and we also created some calculated fields for that. In Tableau, the string data type is used to represent and manipulate the text or characters data. String can contain the letters, numbers, special characters, and symbols. String fields are often used to represent the dimensions or the categorical data, such as the product name, customer names, or any kind of geographical locations. String data types are versatile in Tableau, which allows you to perform the various operations like sorting, filtering, and grouping of the data. You can also use the string functions to manipulate and transform the text data, such as concatenation of the strings, extracting the substrings, changing the letter case, and for example, if you have a data set with a product category, that value of the string can be electronics, clothing, and home decor. You can use the string field to group and categorize your data in the visualization or perform the text-based analysis on the top. So let's go to Tableau screen and see how can we identify the strings in Tableau and what are the different options to change the data type in the string. So here we are in our Tableau screen. Whenever you are loading any data, and this is one of the sheet that belongs to my data. In this sheet, there are multiple columns. All the columns would be shown over here. In this space, you can see there are multiple columns listed, and with each column, I have this particular data type on the top of it. So if this is hash, that means it contains some numerical information. If there is this ABC, that means it is a string data type. So in this session, we'll be only focusing on the string data type. You can see my order ID, since it contains the alphanumeric characters, it has this ABC, which means that it is a string. To verify it, I can go and click on the top of this ABC and it would show me that indeed it is a string. If you look at the other columns, then I have this shipping mode, which is again a string, the customer ID, which is again a string, customer name, segment, and then I have this market regions and other columns as well. So these are some string columns. Now say that you have any different column apart from it. Let's say if I'm having this row ID. If you don't want to do any kind of aggregate measures on the top of this row ID, and if you don't think that it is needed in the form of a numerical value, let's say you want to convert it into the form of a string. For that, what you can do is you can just click on this symbol, and instead of this number, whole, or whatever data type it is showing you according to that particular column, you can choose this string option. It would process the data for a while. After it has processed every row in your record, it would then change the data type to be the string data type. Although this might not be certainly correct at this position, but still we can try to manipulate the data and can see what kind of results does it try to give us. So whenever you have changed the data type of any kind of column, it can also create some error. Let's say that I wanted to do some numerical operations on the top of it. So now these numerical operations won't be possible because I have changed the data type of this particular column. So let's leave it for the string data type now. I will go in my sheet and near my canvas where I can see the dimensions and measures, I can see most of the dimensions consist of this particular string. So it would then just change my data into the original data. So this was all about the string data. We have already talked about the calculated fields that can be created with the help of the string data. If you want to explore a bit more calculated fields, you can click on this arrow icon. You can go to the create calculated field option. And over here in the drop down, you can select the string. There are multiple calculated fields that we can create with the help of this string and multiple operations also that we can do to perform some different types of subsetting of string or changing the keys of strings also. In the next session, we will be talking about the numerical data type. Thank you.